It is great to be joined by somebody who may know Colonial Country Club better than anybody, maybe every inch, the former superintendent there, Don Armstrong. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, you know, we can talk about Colonial, and it's a special place, and I know how much you love it, but you have written a book called Finish Your Race because you're a cancer survivor. And I want to start at the beginning because so many people, you know this, have been stricken with cancer. It affects so many lives, not only those who get it, but certainly all of their family and friends. When you found out, your visceral reaction to hearing the word cancer, do you remember what it was?
You know, I really didn't know what leukemia meant. I knew it was cancer, but I didn't know how serious it was. It didn't take me very long to figure out that I had a 25 to 30% of surviving this type of cancer. My mindset was to move forward. My mindset was to beat AML and come through on the other side as best I could. And so that's the way I looked at it. I was scared, don't get me wrong. Sure. I was scared, but I felt like I was up for the challenge. I was going to give it my best.
You know, Don, you mentioned in the book, you said, I didn't like being known as the leukemia guy.
Right.
That there was a stigma kind of associated to that. Explain why it bothered you.
Well, you know, everybody wants to be normal. And to have a disease that could take your life, that may impact your ability to do something physically, it was a little bit bothersome. So I did everything I could to not let anybody know that I had leukemia, because I just wanted to be considered just like they were. I wanted to be considered normal.
There's something else you talk about in the book which is interesting. You make the analogy, you know, different restaurants will have a secret sauce, and you had in your mind a secret sauce to trying to battle this and beat that. Explain that.
Yeah, we're talking about, you know, McDonald's and the Big Mac and the secret sauce, which was their marketing pitch, you know, their marketing tool. Well, you know, purpose is the reason we do something. To me, passion is a fuel that gets us through that purpose, that thing that keeps us going. And so for me, the passion was wanting to make a difference, wanting to get through the leukemia, wanting to get to the other side. It was something that was really, really important to me. And I just happened to use that secret sauce as the analogy.
Passion was it for you.
Absolutely, passion was it.
Golf, I mentioned obviously all your years, starting in 1978, being associated with Colonial, which is one of the true gems, not only in America, but certainly on the PGA Tour. What did golf, and just your career in the game of golf, how did it help you as you battled this?
It definitely helped me. I have to go back to my first job in golf at 12 years old. I worked for a gentleman by the name of Dick Huff, who was a golf professional at Winterwood Golf Club in Las Vegas, Nevada. He and his family, the Huffs and Bros, they taught me about the game of golf, but more importantly, they taught me about life. You know, they taught me things like integrity and honesty and doing the right thing and being forthright and moving forward. Golf is such an analogy for the game of golf, because over a course of 18 holes, you're not going to hit every shot perfectly. You're going to have shots that are not great. So if you succumb to those bad shots, you won't make it to the next hole. You won't make it to the 18th hole. Fast forward, being in the golf business as a golf course superintendent. Same thing. I was trying to grow grass. I was trying to do the best I could. Mother Nature can be that trump card that can take away all the good stuff that you do and turn the best things that you've done into, you know, a little bit of a problem, a little bit of a challenge. Well, you've got to keep moving forward. You got to realize that if you keep doing the right things, that you can make it to the next day and the next season. And for me, that led me into having leukemia and what those characteristics meant to me.
Yeah.
You know, I knew that I had a couple of directions I could go. I could either let the disease consume me, or I could beat it. I could use the things that I had learned in the golf world to help me get through that. And for me, attitude was the thing that made the difference. It was the difference in surviving and not surviving.
Well, it's great to have you here. And unlike those two women, I'm going to tell you look great, because you do. The book, again, is Finish Your Race. And this is not only about Don's personal journey. This is a great toolkit for anybody who may face something that could be life-changing, and that is cancer. Don, it's great to see you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Great to be here.